As I mentioned in the previous movie, there's actually two versions of Internet Explorer 10 that come with Windows 8. We've already seen the Metro Style app, which has its own tile here on the start screen. You won't find a tile to the desktop version of IE10, and you can't actually put one here either. So we need to go to the desktop to explore the user interface of IE10 in this environment. Let's move down to the taskbar at the very bottom where you will find Internet Explorer. And giving that a click will take you to the desktop version. And it's more traditional, more probably what you're used to seeing in previous versions of Internet Explorer. Of course, across the top is where you'll find the address bar. You may also see a menu bar. You may not. But let's just right-click up here anywhere to see check marks next to the bars that are visible and no check mark next to the ones that aren't. So if you want to turn on the menu bar, that's something you like, just click it. I like the favorites bar, so I'm going to choose it as well. And you'll notice the favorites bar now shows up right below. There's nothing on there yet. If we haven't used it and haven't saved any favorites, we won't see anything except for this little icon way over here on the left, which means we could add the current page to our favorites bar. Let's right-click again and turn on the command bar. It shows up over here on the right-hand side. I like this one, especially for my home button, which will take me to my home page. We'll right-click one more time and turn on the status bar. It appears across the bottom of your screen, and you can do things like change the zoom level from here. All right, so we do have back and forward buttons as well. In the address bar, we'll just click. Everything's highlighted, so we can type right over it. Let's type lynda.com. And when we press enter, we're taken to that page, and now the back button is accessible. So we can give it a click. It'll take us back to our previous page. Now we can go forward to lynda.com. Let's try our home button here. By clicking it on the command bar, it takes us directly to our default home page. And if you haven't changed anything, MSN is your home page here in Internet Explorer 10. You also have some buttons across the top here. You'll notice a home button here. So you may not need the command bar like you used to. We also have the star representing favorites, and here's where we go to view them. And we can access settings as well. The little cog icon is where we go to the tools, and there are keyboard shortcuts for each. Alt-X for the tools, Alt-C for our favorites, and to go home is Alt-Home. So that's how we navigate and change our user interface here in Internet Explorer 10 in the desktop environment. There's much more we can do with Internet Explorer 10 in both environments, and we'll continue with that in the next movie.